The federal government has commenced a nationwide national learning assessment to evaluate people's literacy, numeracy, and cognitive skills as part of efforts to address Nigeria's learning crisis. Speaking after monitoring the exercise in schools across Kuje, Abuja, the Minister of Education, Dr. Alausa, said the assessment would provide critical data to reform the education sector, identify learning gaps, and improve learning outcomes. He noted that the exercise covering Primary 3, Primary 5, JSS2 and SS2 students would become a nationwide assessment conducted every 3 years, and directed the Universal Basic Education Commission to make budgetary provisions for future exercises. The minister also said the assessment had been harmonized into a single national framework to enable consistent tracking of pupils' performance, while commending the quality of public schools in the FCT and calling for stronger regulation of private schools.
We're in a private school here in Topaz. Look about the setting. It's good. The classrooms are overcrowded, but the environment looked clean. The student looked well taken care of. And this is, I would not, I'm somebody that I don't mind laundering our dirty linen in public. These private schools have helped us. They've helped us keep a lot of students in school. If they're not in existence, we'll have a lot more children out of school. So we just need to encourage them and regulate them better.
Yes.
Maintain standard, ensure the standard we give them to operate, we hold them accountable to those standards. But in a private school, doing this interview within a private school, they've done well. They've done well. As you know, I've been going around to monitor our national learning assessment. The national learning assessment is to test the level of understanding of our students in certain areas of core subjects. We're doing it we're conducting the national learning assessment for primary 3 and 5, and then JSS 2 and JSS 3, SS 2. And in SS 2 and in the senior secondary school, we're doing English, maths, and cognitive, checking their cognitive level. And in SS 2, we're doing English, maths, and basic science. At the primary school, we're doing English, maths, and non-cognitive science and non-cognitive part of their learning, and basic science. This is all directed to check the numeracy and literacy rate of these students. We haven't had a national learning assessment done in a while. The last one was done in 2023 by UBEC, and the previous one before that was done in 2019 by the Federal Ministry of Education. On the average, learning assessment for any education system in the country should be done every 3 years. So we've put in robust processes in place now to do this learning assessment every 3 years. We're doing 2026. Going forward in 2029, UBEC has been directed to put a dedicated budget to conduct learning assessment.
The FCT Mandate Secretary for Education, Danlami Hayo, described the initiative as a major step towards improving learning outcomes, reaffirming the FCT administration's commitment to the program and noting that more than 120 public schools had been renovated to enhance the quality of education in the territory. Comfort Olayinka, Echo Hot Blog TV.